Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength class we are going to combine some strength training utilizing tubing with some balance work and some abdominal work into getting a full body workout. I hope you are. I am. Now with that said, let's have a cleared out area, nothing to get into your way. Tubing close by, a mat close by, water. You'll take breaks when you need to and work at a pace that feels comfortable to you. But first things first, we must warm up. Just marching in place, chest is up nice and tall, shoulders are pulled back. Leading with your left leg, just walking forward and walking back. Forward and back. Abdominals are in tight. Getting the blood flow going. One more time. Now step to the side. And out and in. 4 more. 3. Here's 2. And march center. Same thing with the right leg. Forward and back. Forward and back. Shoulders are back and down. One more time. Now step to the side. Keeping the abdominals very tight. 3 more. And 2.
Underground.
And 1. March center. Now, let's step forward and step side, shall we? Leading with your left leg. And forward, just alternating. Forward and side. And forward and side. 3 more. Here's 2. 1 more. Now hold yourself here. So we're going to bend our left leg, pull up the right toes, and I want you to sit into this left leg and hinge. You'll feel the stretch right along the hamstring. Deep breath. Exhale. Now setting the leg down, turning to the left and pressing the heel down. Let's roll through the foot. 3 more. And 2. Now 1, hold the heel down, lunge forward. And getting a little glute action involved. I want you to find a focal point, and we're going to shift our weight forward and down. Up and down, contracting the glute, reach and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. March right here. Now can we do the whole thing with the right side? I hope so. Stepping forward, now step side. Alternating. Forward and side. Forward and side. Abdominals stay nice and tight.
Underground.
3 more. Step side. Here's 2. And side. 1 more time. Holding yourself here, extending this time the left leg, sitting into the right and hinging from the hips. Toes come up. Deep breath. Exhale. Tailbone goes back. Chest stays up. Now turning your body and roll through the foot. Up and down. Roll all the way through the foot. 1 more. Pull the heel down, lunge forward, abdominals are tight. Deep breath. Exhale and hold. Now shifting your weight forward and back. Up. So you have to balance on that front leg a little bit. Just find a focal point, or you could hold onto a wall or a chair. 1 more, contracting the glutes. And hold down, turn to the front. Deep breath up. And exhale, side stretch here. Pressing the left hip down as that left arm goes up and over. And come center, left arm just across the chest and hold. Pulling the arm in for a little shoulder stretch. And the other side, up and over, pressing the right hip down. Sitting up, arm across, and stretching out the shoulder. And come center, arms up, back and around, big shoulder rolls. Take the arms up and around, 1 more. And come center. Now, can we start with some tubing? Here's how we're going to take this. I want you to step into the tube with the arch of your foot and take it a little wider than the hips, not too much. Now here's the thing about tubing. The more tubing you have, the easier it is. The less tubing you have, the harder it is. I'm going to reach in because my band tends to be a little bit long, but you can always hold the handles. It depending on where the resistance is at. Bending the knees now, hinging from the hips. Chest is up tall, abs are in tight. We're going to start with a back row. Now, as I pull my elbows back and up, I'm also squeezing my shoulder blades together. Chest remains up, tailbone goes back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Now, taking the handles, we're going to aim our thumbs out to the side, chest is up tall, taking your arms straight out in. Small bend in the knees. Now, even though I'm lifting my arms, I'm still holding my shoulders back and down. Use your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. So taking that tubing, we'll just hang it here like a piece of jewelry for a minute. I want you to find a focal point or hold onto a chair or wall, lifting up the right leg, abs are in tight, shoulders are back, and press through the heel. Taking your time, I want you to feel your quad, contract the muscle, and let go. And push like it's very heavy. Chest is up, using all of your toes in your left foot. 5, and 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold, we're gonna step the foot forward, step the other foot back on your toes, chest is up nice and tall. Bending both knees about 90 degrees and contracting up through the glutes. So this front knee lands right over the ankle, mid-foot max, without reaching towards the toes. And I want you to contract with the glutes as you come up. Use your breathing. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. The other side. Find your focal point. Leg comes up. And we're going to press out and in, taking your hand on the quadriceps so you can feel. Shoulders are back. Chest is up. Abs are nice and tight. Using your breath. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot forward, other foot back, chest is up nice and tall, and bending down. Remember, 90 degrees, keeping the front knee right on over that ankle. Abs are in, shoulders are back, and squeezing the glutes as you come up. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Taking the tubing again. One more round. Are you up for it? I hope so. Stepping the arch of the foot, right on the band. I'm going to reach into my band so there's a little bit more resistance. Bending the knees, hinging from the hips, and squeezing the elbows back. Full inhale, full exhale. Use the breath. Feel the shoulder blades connect behind you. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, taking hold of the handles, your thumbs are reaching out to the sides, chest up, and coming up and back down. Small bend in the knees. Abdominals are very tight, and they get tighter as the weight feels heavier. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out, we shall rest our band, finding your focal point, starting with the right leg, and extend and bend. Hand is right on the thigh, feeling your quadricep contract. Chest up, shoulders back, pulling in the abdominals, and using your breath as you move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot forward, the other leg back, up on the back toes, and bending both knees 90 degrees, keeping the abdominals very tight. Use your breath. And you have 5. Track the back glute as you extend up. 3 more. And 2. Now 1. Come up. Other leg. Find your focal point or hold on. Leg comes up and push. Push with the heel. Chest is up. Shoulders are back and down. Our spinal alignment is so important when we're balancing because that's what holds our weight in the center. Push through the heel. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Step forward, step back. Chest is up tall and press down and up. Abdominals are tight. Use the breath. Inhale and exhale. You have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Okay, taking the band right underneath the shoulder blades. We're going to start with our left arm. Handle goes in. And here's what I want you to do. Arm is straight out. Take a lot of band. You want some resistance as you're coming across. Chest is up, shoulders are back, and you're going to pull across and back. Now both shoulders stay down, and once again, the resistance comes from the amount of tubing in your right hand. So if it's too hard, you want to give your left hand more tubing, and if it's not hard enough, take tubing away. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center, the other side. Taking hold, arm is out, making sure you have enough resistance there. Are we ready? Press forward. Oh, I don't have enough. Let's take some more. There we go. Chest is tall. Shoulders stay back and down. Use your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Okay, so starting with the left, we're going to basically work a posterior delt. So you're going to hold on with the right, and we're going to pull back. Now, as you do that though, I want you to set yourself up. Lift up that left leg. Chest is up tall, abs are in tight, and take your time. If you feel like you don't have enough control here, then place the foot down. But I want you to really focus on one point. Use all your toes of your right. And the goal is a 90-degree bend in the elbow, and you're simply moving from the shoulder. See, every time I move my eyes, I lose my balance. So I have to keep focused. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down the other side. Taking hold. Abs are in nice and tight. Are you ready? Pull back. So keeping the 90-degree bend in the elbow and simply moving from the shoulder back. Abdominals are solid. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, are you ready? Chest is tall, taking our tubing. Arm is nice and straight. We have our resistance. Are you ready? Abs are in tight, come across and in. I need more resistance. Press in and out. Chest is tall, shoulders are pulled back. Full inhale, full exhale. Using your breath. 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. The other side. Taking our tubing, creating the resistance we need, right? And press across, there we go. Abdominals are nice and tight. Full inhale, full exhale. Keeping the chest uplifted. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now coming down and around. Abs are in tight. Giving giving yourself that resistance, chest tall and pulling the elbow back. Remember, the elbow stays at 90 degrees and the movement comes from the shoulder, yet both shoulders stay parallel to me or to you, right? Straight ahead. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Notice I didn't make you balance on the leg this time. I was trying to give you a small break. Abs are in tight. Now pull back. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's set the tubing down for a second here. Hands are going to be right at the hips. Now pulling up the right leg, or the left leg, sorry. Now thinking of this left hip, I want you to lift the hip up in the air and then bring it down. So you're taking your hips, you're lifting, you're hiking your hip, and then bringing it right back parallel to the floor. And lift and lower. Taking your time, the right toes are gripping into the floor. We have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down the other side. Find your focal point, lift the knee, and here we go. Hip the hike the hip. I have no idea how that got jambled, but it did. Pressing up, hip hike, there we go. And lift, using all the toes of the left, hold them into the ground. Chest is up, shoulders are back and down. And you have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Okay, let's take this as a great time to grab some water and place your mat on the floor. Starting with both legs out. Think about just sitting right on the tailbone. Big deep breath and hinging from the hips. Pulling your toes back and keeping your neutral spine. Deep breath. Exhale. Crossing one foot on the knee as a figure 4. Deep breath again and exhale, hinging from your hip. And the other side. And hinge forward and hold. And coming up from here, we're going to bring ourselves around into a push-up position. So I want your hands nice and wide. Taking it from the knees, making sure the chest lands in between the hands, and bend down once, making sure the elbow's right above the wrist. So there's a 90-degree bend. And then from there, press up, down, and up. Abdominals are solid. Spine remains neutral. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now coming up and bringing yourself down on the elbows. Same thing, nice neutral spine. We're going to focus on one hip, the left one. And I want you to contract that glute and release. Now, the key is to keep the body feeling centered and parallel to the floor, even though that left knee is coming up off the ground. Contracting the left glute. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down the other side, up. Abdominals are tight. Using your breath. Inhale and exhale. And keeping your body weight very centered on the 3 points that are on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separating your knees and stretching yourself back. Inhale and exhale. Coming forward again. One more round, starting with your push-ups. Chest is landing in between the hands and bending those elbows 90 degrees. Keeping the abdominals all the way in and squeezing the abdominals tighter as the work gets harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself down on the elbows, starting with the left leg, and squeeze the glute up. Now remember, spine remains in neutral. Your weight is distributed among the one knee and the two elbows, and your hips remain parallel to the floor. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Up and down. Keep the abdominals solid. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up on the knees, taking both hands back, deep breath, and exhale, press those arms back, and release, inhale, exhale, and coming down. So taking the body over sideways. Oh, the sweat started to come down. Both knees come forward. It feels like you have a wall behind your hips, so your hips can't lean forward nor back. They're just stacked one on top of the other. Lifting the top leg and lower, just parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale, abdominals are solid. Use your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold that leg right at hip level, flex the foot, and push out, tightening up the quads and tightening the glutes, and pull back in and press. I want you to take this slow. Feel the muscles, contract the glutes, push through the quads, and it feels like you're pressing something very heavy with your heel. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hug this knee into the chest. Bring your legs parallel again and lift and lower, squeezing through the glutes. Your hips are stacked one on top of the other. The abdominals are in very tight. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Flex the foot and push and pull. Push and pull. Keeping those abdominals tight and using your breath as you're moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now sitting up from here, your bottom leg remains on the floor, and I want you to take the leg we just worked on top. Now the knee might be up here and it might be down here, wherever it is. Just think about grounding both hips and then slightly hinging forward, and you'll feel that stretch deep into the hip. Inhale, exhale, and come up, other side. Taking yourself all the way down. Remember, hips stay stacked and lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. Abdominals are tight. Use your breathing. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding this leg parallel to the floor, flex the foot and push and pull. Think glutes and quads and push. You want to pretend it's heavy. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulling the knee into the chest and hold. We have one more round. Legs parallel and lift up and down. Squeezing from the glutes, keeping those hips pressed forward. Abdominals are solid. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold yourself here, flex the foot, and push and pull. Push and pull with those hips stacked one on top of the other. Push out. Using the breath. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down for a landing. Bring yourself centered. Left leg is on the ground, right leg comes on top. And again, wherever this knee is, that's okay. Pushing both hips into the ground and just slightly hinging forward just to feel the stretch in the hip. Deep breath. Exhale. And release. Extend both legs out, separating your feet a little wider than the hips this time. And inhale and exhale. Hinge forward, pulling the toes back towards you. Inhale again. And exhale. Come center, crossing one foot on top. Deep breath. And exhale. Now pulling the knee up and turning to the left. Chest is up tall. And release the other side. Cross the foot over, deep breath. Exhale, hinge forward. And come center and turn. And bring it all the way in. Both feet coming together, deep breath. And exhale and hinge forward and hold. Chest is very tall, so you keep a neutral spine, and you're literally only bending from the hip joint. Deep breath. Exhale. And coming up, taking the ear over to the shoulder, sitting up very tall, pressing the opposite shoulder down. Deep breath. And exhale. Slowly come up, other side. Pressing the ear over, shoulder down. Inhale and exhale. And come back to center, hands behind the head, deep breath. And exhale, turn to one side, pulling the back elbow back. And come center, the other side. And come back to the center, deep breath. Exhale, chin to chest. Slowly coming up from there, one leg extended out. Inhale and exhale, hinge forward. And this leg can be slightly forward or in, wherever it feels comfortable. And press forward, toes coming back. Now taking your right hand on the left leg and reach to the back and turn. Now taking this hand all the way back as far as you can, chest is tall. Center, the other leg. Chest up, hinge forward. And again, sitting up, bringing that arm over and pulling yourself back. Chest is up very tall. And come center, feet into a butterfly one last time, deep breath, and exhale. Bring the legs in, taking one arm up and behind your back. You want to reach for the elbow and stretch the tricep out and hold. Now keeping with the same arm, let's take the arm across the chest and pull in to stretch out your shoulders. And the other side, arm comes up and back and pull the elbow back. And bring your arm up and across and hold. Both arms go down, shoulders up, back and around, all the way up and back. One more. Holding your shoulders down, taking the arms out wide as far as they can go back and hinging forward slightly and come back to center, deep breath. Exhale. And come from center, bringing both arms in, deep breath, and exhale, fingertips down, stretching out your forearms, and release, inhale, and exhale. And let your arms go. Great job. Thank you for joining me in today's class. Be sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Eating your fruits and vegetables is your multivitamin